Hello? 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 Testing. Oh my goodness. I should I turn this light off? Ooh, it's really dark. I'm sitting here in my pajamas. Hopefully I'm on the right channel. I don't even know. I just wanted to come say hi. Let me fix my screen a little bit. I'm sitting here in my pajamas, getting ready to head to bed because I work the next 3 days. But I just want to come say hi. Hi, friends. Michelle and True Treats, my two friends. How are you guys? I do exist. I am alive, believe it or not. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Dora. Hi, Dawn. Hey, guys. Okay, so I'm going to challenge myself through Lent. And let me see. I got up this morning and I weighed in. I was at 247. I've been kind of hanging out there for a while. And I feel great, doing great. Have just been sort of doing like a low carb thing. And so you guys all know that I am, well, maybe you don't know. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name's Amy. I've been on YouTube for a few years now. Always, fighting the battle, the battle for health. So I like to challenge myself periodically, and I haven't been on YouTube in a while, and I was missing you guys, and I'm kind of at a place now where I'm in a schedule, and I need to get a little bit more focused here. And so Lent is coming. So for us in the Eastern Orthodox Church, Lent starts, this Sunday is called Meat Fair Sunday, which means we kind of go through the fridge and the freezer and we get rid of all the meat stuff. And then for a week, we still are eating dairy and that kind of thing. And then we have Cheese Fair. It sounds very like, I don't know, Shakespearean or something. What am I thinking? I'm a little tired. It sounds like a very kind of old school way to do things. And it is. It's very old school. It's very ancient practice here. So the following Sunday is Cheese Fair. We get rid of all the cheese stuff. And then we go through this really cool cycle until May of no meat, no dairy, no wine, no oil. But sprinkled through there are some days that we can have some extra things. And it's always a very challenging time for me because I like all the carby things. And for me, carb stuff, as you know, is kind of inflammatory. Let me say hi to some people. Jerry's here. Hi, Jerry Lynn. Spanish Whispers. Sandra. Hey, guys. Diana, Rhonda, Michelle, Ma Cap. That's what you're going by on here. Michelle Zerber, my wonderful and loyal moderator on here, who's moderated for like a long, like, I don't even know, Michelle, years. Janine, Natalie, Kitty, and Gail. Hey, guys. So I thought I would kind of reach out to my friends on the internet and see what you guys are doing, first of all. You guys know I'm like an old school sort of diehard Weight Watchers fan. And I've just been kind of taking a pause from Weight Watchers. Not from Weight Watchers, but from like the app and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And I've been using the Healthy app for a long time. And part of that was like a financial decision. And then the other part of it was like, I just kind of wanted to get out of that whole rigmarole for a little bit, if you know what I mean. But I want to count points again. I'm just not sure what points I want to count. And then also stick to the fast. So I feel like points are a good framework for the fast because they kind of give me some limits on some of the things that I have trouble with during the fast, which is like the pastas and the rice and the bread and all that stuff. I can really go overboard if I don't have some limits because I'm not great at stopping when I'm full. So, and the goal really isn't weight loss so much as, it is. Okay. But is keeping to the fast and focusing maybe on some other things that I need to focus on. So my start at this will be 247. That's where I'm at right now. Just been hanging out there forever. And I don't really have like a weight loss goal for Lent, but just to kind of stick to the parameters of the fast and then really track and be consistent, be like um, boot camp buddy, like we used to do back in the day, which is like you track every day and that's that. So Michelle says, yes, I've been moderating for years. Thank you, Michelle. I really appreciate you. Hey, Roberta from Ohio. Go Buckeyes. Um, Gail, I miss seeing you. I know, Gail, we like live in the same town and I don't ever see you. A little bit of a life update on me. So if you guys don't already know, and I haven't vlogged on here in a long time, so I've got to kind of get back into the cycle of that, and I don't know what that looks like yet. So I want to come up with a schedule for lives because you guys have asked me in the past to please set a schedule for lives. So I'm going to try to do that, and I'm not sure. It might be like every Monday evening type thing because I always have Mondays off right now. Last year, I went back to labor and delivery, and that has been a whirlwind. So when I went back to labor and delivery, I was on nights for months, not for 4 months, but 4 months. And gosh, I don't even know. I got to a point where I told my manager, I was like, okay, so nights was great when I was younger. I'm 51 now. And she's like, I totally get it. So she put me on days, and we had one of our nurses retire off the unit, and she was one of our main charge nurses. So we have two main charge nurses on days, and I am one of them. So that has been just kind of a whirlwind. Only being now at the hospital. I'm in the same system, you guys. I'm just at a different hospital that has a labor and delivery unit. So being there a year, being the charger, it's been great, but there's just been a lot of learning involved. It's been stressful at times, as you guys know. Nursing is stressful, and I'm really excited to be on days. And then I have like a rotating schedule, so I feel like this would be a good time to sort of get back into hanging out with you guys over here, and maybe like us supporting each other. So I want to hear from you all. What have you been doing in terms of self-care and taking care of your body? And maybe it's weight loss, maybe it's maintaining, because I know I have a lot of lifetime friends out there. Maybe it's something else. Maybe you have a health condition or something. I don't know. Let me know. I would love to hear about what you're doing and how it's going for you. If you're on the Weight Watchers app, I feel like I heard somewhere that they had changed things again this year, but I don't really know much more about it, except somebody reached out to me and told me it was very similar to like the old plan. So, Michelle says, you're 10 years younger than me. I did not know that. Yeah, I think I've talked about how old I am before. So, Natalie says, yes, I left Weight Watchers online officially about 8 months ago. I hear you. Yeah. So Natalie, you get it. So, if you are still doing Weight Watchers, I would love to hear about current, like, do you like the plan? Is the plan that different? Like, what's the deal? I'm probably going to be using the Healthy app because I don't want to have to pay for the Weight Watchers app. I feel like the Healthy app is such a great deal, and it has the plans on there that I like. I've done calorie counting on there. I've done the old Conquer Cravings on there. There's Better Balance on there, which is like the blue plan, the old Freestyle plan, and I don't even know what you would call it now plan. They have like the old green plan. There's keto on there. There's lots of different plans. So I'm going to be looking at that through the Lenten period to give myself a, parameters, boundaries, Amy, boundaries. Don't eat all the bread. So let me tell you kind of where I'm starting. I have my app right now set old school. So the weight loss plan on the Healthy app, right now that I have it set on is Conquer Cravings, which is old school. But I think it would work well with Lent. So I have my activity level set at sedentary. I have it lose weight. My goal weight I have is 199 right now That's not really my goal weight, but I don't even know anymore. Whatever. Anything less than now is a positive. And then my start weight 247. And so my points, let me look. Daily points right now. Is this right? Let me see. Yeah, it must be. Okay, daily points is 29. Weekly is 35 because back then everybody got 35 weeklies. And then I have my Fitbit attached to my phone so that it will track activity and stuff like that. Although I have never, eaten activity unless I've done something like some really, really crazy activity. You know what I mean? Like above and beyond the usual. And at work right now, I'm getting like 15,000 steps or so for a 12, 13, 14-hour shift. uh, so I'm getting a lot of steps at work, but then what I'm finding is when I'm off, like I'm a slug basically. And I just am like trying to recoup from my shifts. So what I need is friends out there that want to kind of get back into supporting each other. I feel like I just do better when I have you guys. I just need my friends. So this is a call to all of you guys. If you want to get like refocused, or maybe you're already focused and you just want to rub off on me, that would be fabulous. Heidi says, I don't like that WW is now pushing medications. So I heard about that. Yeah, we'll talk about that in the future. I have a lot of thoughts about that. And I don't even know. I have friends on medications at work, and you guys know I talked to my doctor about, she suggested that she could get me something, and that's just not what I want to do right now for myself. And we all have to make those decisions for ourselves with our doctors and all that stuff. But it's interesting to me that Weight Watchers got on board with that. Interesting. So, not sure what I think about all that. I'm sure you guys have lots of thoughts, so let me know. Let me know. So Michelle says, why have you put yourself as sedentary? So I am, Michelle, but remember, I only work 3 or 4 days a week. And on those days, I'm really, really, really active. And then, like I said, on my days off, I tend to be sluggish. So I'm just going to have to see. I'm starting off as sedentary, and I will see kind of what happens as we go into this, me resetting the plan and all that. But that's a good point. Thank you for asking that. Natalie says, I found success with diet, exercise, and weight loss medication prescribed by my cardiologist. Wow, that's amazing. And I needed to reduce my risk of another heart attack or stroke. Natalie, I love that. And I think like the key there is that you're doing it with your healthcare provider, So I have thoughts on all that stuff too. I think right now you can get a lot of stuff on the internet that maybe you're not going through the right channels. And I wonder long-term if that's like the best thing for us is if we're not going through the right channels. But listen, to each his own. And I'm not sure long-term what that looks like. But I think I'm seeing a lot of people that are doing well, that are going that route with their doctors. And like I said, I have several friends at work that are using Mounjaro and Ozempic. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. Luigi says, wait, what? I was just thinking about you. Hey, Lou, good to see you. We just got home. We've been out all day long today. My husband and I went to the big city, to do church stuff for him. He had to go do a couple meetings and things like that. We went by the monastery, and then we went by and saw somebody at another church. And then we went to Trader Joe's. If you guys want a Trader Joe's haul, let me know. It's like things that you can eat that don't have any meat or dairy or wine or, oil. Oil is sort of a technicality thing, just so you guys know, in the Orthodox. Oil, it's really like olive oil. We're not eating. It's a whole thing. You can Google it if you want. Rhonda says, Weight Watchers is known the same. Oh, and you're a lifetimer. I love that. I love my lifetimers over here because you guys are so wise. So, um, Michelle says she wants a Trader Joe's haul. And if you guys have things that you're loving at Trader Joe's, we don't have a Trader Joe's locally here. We have an Aldi, which I shop at literally every week. I love Aldi so much. But Trader Joe's does have some things that you just can't find anywhere else, you know. And I feel like maybe they're more processed stuff, but they're good to have like in the freezer, you know, as like a last resort if you have it meal prepped or you don't know what you're going to have for dinner and you want to do that instead of going out to eat. You know what I mean? Like kind of cool backup stuff. And so we got a lot of my husband likes a lot of their Indian stuff that they have. And what did I get? Oh, I got some like whole wheat rice and lavash bread and things like that. So if you guys would like a little haul, I mean, it may not be what you like because if you're eating meat and dairy and stuff, this is like kind of one direction for the fast. So, um, Michelle says TJ haul. Oh, we already saw that. And Rhonda says it's not the same. Sorry. Oh, I got you. So Weight Watchers is not the same. I understand. Okay. So the program now, and that was the question I was asking. Is the program now similar to like an older program? What's happening? I honestly do not know. And I honestly have not been following a lot of my Weight Watcher friends over here because my brain has literally been somewhere else. I have been in labor and delivery land. So Natalie is eating a Trader Joe's chili spiced mango slice right now. I don't even know what that is. Rhonda says, no. Okay, Rhonda. You and I are like doing this. It's so funny communicating on the internet because, like, you know, half the time we don't know what we're talking about. So, anyway, this is my little call, my little shout out for if you would like to do some consistency with me and hang out with me during Lent. I would love to do that. I am thinking about doing lives on Monday nights and then throwing in some vlogs and what I ate in the day and that, you know, kind of old school stuff just to kind of get in there and hang out with you guys and get some feedback because that would really help and get some support. I don't know right now. So we had meetings still here until January. So I was going to meetings last year a lot. And I don't know if our meetings are still happening here. So I need to check into that and see because potentially I would love to go. I like meetings. I like the old school meeting thing. I don't know if I'm going to do that right now, but I'd like to see if they're still around. I guess I could look. Can you search for meetings without having the app on your phone? Let me know. Do you go to meetings? Do you have meetings in your area? And I'm talking about Weight Watcher meetings, you guys. So Michelle says there's no meetings in her county at all now. Natalie says they've been dropped. And so our center's closed, but we had two leaders left, or they're not called leaders anymore, but two leaders left that were doing meetings at a hotel here. And you know, it's like a franchise situation. So I'm like, is this just this franchise of Weight Watchers that was still doing meetings? Carrie has meetings in her town. Yeah. Dawn has meetings 40 minutes away. Okay, Lou G says a weekly live would be awesome. I'm so off the rails. So I'm Central Time. So if you have a time that you'd like to throw in for me to consider, then let me know like what a good time would be for a live on Monday nights. And I will get those scheduled. And even if I'm like having a craptastic day, I'll still come on here and we can celebrate. And then we can also like commiserate. If it's just, you know, it's a challenge, y'all. It's a challenge. Nothing else really going on. The kids are doing great. I have 3 cats still. Judah and Dakota still going strong, doing great. And Asher is teaching high school now, high school history here. He loves it, doing great. He moved out, has his own apartment. So it's just me, y'all. It's just me. I don't even know if I can show you this picture of my babies. Look at them, Judah and Asher, ages 3 and 1 in this picture. So they're all grown up, y'all. They will be 28 and 26 this year. Is that right? That does not sound right. Okay, so let's at least plan. I'm working the next 3 days. I'll see if I can get something filmed for you all. We'll see. Otherwise, let's meet back here on Monday. I think right now I'm going to set it for 7 p.m. Central Time. I'll come back on here Monday and we'll chat and I'll talk about the weekend and how I did. And I will not be at church on Sunday for Meat Fair. What am I thinking? The something festival. What are those festivals called? My brain is not working. You know, where you dress up and you go. That's what Meat Fair sounds like to me. You dress up kind of, you know, Shakespearean like, Amy, you need help. So I will see you guys Monday. Meet me here Monday and I'll try to figure out how to schedule it. And then let's try to kind of think about this weekend, maybe some goals we have, you know, with whatever it is that you're working on. You know, you decide. And I will see you then. Michelle, thank you so much. Michelle's going to be here at 8 p.m. Eastern. Renaissance Fair, Dora. Listen, hi, Dora, by the way. Thank you so much, Dora. It was at the top of it was in there somewhere. So, all right. See you guys soon. See you Monday. Take care. Stay in orbit or get back in orbit or think about getting back in orbit or let's try to figure this out together. All right. Bye guys. See ya. Let me find the button. Oh, and I don't know. I think the quality on this is really bad. So let me know. I have other things that I can do lives on. This is just my laptop. So we'll figure that out too. Bye.